What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Today's video, this is a donation request. This is for Rob. This is the CONNELLS. Never heard of this band before. The CONNELLS. The song is Scotty's Lament. This is off of their album Boylin Heights. Boylin Heights from 1987. I don't know anything about this band. Like, nothing. Never heard of them. The CONNELLS. Looks like there's two members with the last name Connell. So, is it their band? Anyways, we're going to find out. That's what we're checking out today. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check it out. If you like the channel, want to support the channel all kinds of ways, you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the notes section. Leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want the video to be on, and I'll make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Okay, the CONNELLS are an American musical group from Raleigh, North Carolina. They play guitar-oriented, melodic jangle pop style of rock music with introspective lyrics that I will not care about probably. We'll see. You never know. That often reflect the history or culture of the American South. Oh, okay. Though mostly dormant since about 2001, the band never officially broke up and continues to occasionally perform to the present. In the United States, the CONNELLS had 3 top 10 hits on the Billboard All Charts, but they are best known for their song 74 to 75, which was a #1 hit in Norway and Sweden in '95 while reaching the top 10 in a total of 11 European countries. So they were like big in Europe. Okay, interesting. They're on TBT Records. They formed in 1984. Mike Connell formed the band in '84 along with his brother David Connell on bass, future filmmaker John Schultz on drums. So they lost their drummer. Okay. Initial 4-person lineup was quickly supplemented by the addition of George Huntley on second guitar, keyboards, and vocals. Okay, let's just get to influence and sound. From the beginning of the group, Mike Connell wrote both the music and the lyrics of the majority of the band's songs, although he was not the band's primary lead singer. Connell's influences included the 60s guitar pop of his childhood, including the Byrds and the Beatles. In an early interview, he stated that the first song he wrote as a teenager was titled Psychedelic Butterfly. Connell and other members of the CONNELLS band were also influenced by then contemporary British bands such as the Smiths, Echo and the Bunnymen. I've heard the Smiths. I have not heard Echo and the Bunnymen. I've heard of them, but I haven't heard them. Another more idiosyncratic influence was the British progressive rock band Jethro Tull, whose song Living in the Past was covered by the CONNELLS on 1995's New Boy EP. Like Peter Buck of REM and Johnny Marr of the Smiths, Connell and Huntley played Rickenbacker guitars for the first several years of the band's career, creating a jangly folk rock sound reminiscent of the Byrds and other southern U.S. and North Carolina bands of the era, such as the DBs and Let's Active. Haven't heard of either of those. Okay, although the CONNELLS were frequently dismissed as REM imitators due to the Athens, Georgia band's overwhelming popularity relative to that of its contemporaries, there were significant differences between the two bands. First of all, the CONNELLS' influences occurred at the same time that REM's influences occurred. Connell and Huntley both played 12-string Rickenbackers as opposed to the 6-string models favored by REM's Buck. That's interesting. That'll be interesting to hear. This gave the CONNELLS an even janglier sound. It's just like Jangle Fest. Whereas Buck's guitar style featured heavy use of arpeggios, Connell's style was primarily based on strumming, which would make it janglier. Strummed open chords, oh, even janglier, in the keys of G and D. Oh, perfect. With a strong Celtic feel to songs such as Scotty's Lament, which we're checking out here, and 74-75. Likewise, Connell's lyrics were clearer and more direct than the stream of consciousness lyrics of Michael Stipe. The melancholy lyrics of early songs such as Darker Days drew comparisons to the Smiths, and an early feature on the band in the Raleigh Spectator magazine, Music Weekly dubbed them Raleigh's local depressants. Damn. And the band has a much more melodic bent than their forebears. Interesting. Okay. Well, cool. You know I didn't get... Did I have any REM records growing up? I may have had one. And obviously I've heard the hits because I grew up, on MTV and saw videos like crazy, REM, right? So like I know their hits, but I don't really know their albums. They maybe an interesting band to get into because, you know, REM, you know, they're kind of deep, right? Okay, Boylan Heights, their second album, released in 1987, their first on TVT Records. Album was recorded at Drive-In Studio. AllMusic praised the album as an improvement on the previous effort, noting the influences of Southern rock and Celtic rock. Trouser Press wrote that the band has matured into a distinctive enough unit to do justice to Michael's yearning collegiate considerations of love, war, and alienation. Music Hound Rock, the Essential Album Guide, deemed Boylan Heights one of the most distinctive college rock albums of the 80s. Orlando Sentinel called it a collection of warmly energetic and melodic rockers. Okay, so Scotty's Lament is what we're doing today. It also starts off the record. It's the album opener. So we're going to check it out. It sounds interesting. We'll see what it sounds like. Let's do it. Bam. That sounds pretty jangly. Celtic. Okay. So immediately I just hear the room that the drums are in, right? Whatever the effect is that's on the drums, that reverb. Oh.
So surprised. I thought the wind knew. So surprised. I saw angels. I know my place in this. So surprised. I had visions. So surprised. You were in them. I found my place in this world. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. I delight in my despair. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. Giving me the right. It's you who lied. You who lied when you had to swallow pride. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. So surprised. Thoughts escaped me. So surprised. Words escaped me. I know my place in this. So surprised. I had visions. So surprised. You were in them. I found my place in this world. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. I delight in my despair. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. Giving me the right. It's you who lied. You who lied when you had to swallow pride. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear. It's you, I swear, I delight in my despair. It's you, I swear, it's you, I swear, giving me the right. It's you who lied when you had to swallow pride. It's you, I swear, it's you, I swear. It's you, I swear, it's you, I swear, I delight in my despair. It's you, I swear, it's you, I swear, giving me the right. It's you lied when you had to swallow pride. It's you, I swear, it's you, I swear.
Okay, interesting. So the things that I'm hearing right off the bat are kind of like intriguing to me is mostly actually the vocals, like the backing vocals. Backing vocals are kind of sticking out to me. You know, maybe the reverb and whatever is going on with just the room sound. It's probably just the product of 80s and them being into like the Smith, you know, who they're into. But I wish that it wasn't there. I feel like it would sound better if it wasn't like that, if it were more in your face. There's really nothing that's in your face. Probably the most in your face thing is probably the bass, frankly. That's like the most direct sound, you know, like clean, in your face kind of forward sound. You know, when you put reverb or delay on anything, it becomes not in your face anymore. It becomes in a room, right? You're putting it in a space. That's what using those effects does, as opposed to, you know, compressing something is going to put it more in your face. Using like some kind of distortion or overdrive, things like that, is going to put it more in your face. Yeah, delays and reverbs are going to put it in a room, and then there's like the effects that make things kind of wash out, like phase or flange, stuff like that. Anyways, so in that way it wasn't really driving, even though it was kind of like a more driving up-tempo kind of beat, right? The thing that I was kind of just listening to a lot was just like their backing vocals, their use of background vocals. It was cool. It was all right. It was all right. It was interesting. It was an interesting sound. Yeah, the changes and stuff like that are not, you know, Rob mentioned it in the email. He said, basic music, when you listen, there will be zero interesting changes or harmonies. Which, I mean, the interesting parts to me actually are the harmonies, like the background vocals. But in terms of changes, yeah, I mean, there's nothing that specifically stood out to me as like, oh, that's a nice change or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with it, but yeah. All right, it'll be interesting to check out what the rest of this sounds like. We have a couple off of the same album that we're doing for Rob, so be on the lookout for that. Do you guys know this band, the CONNELLS? You ever hear of them? Anybody from Raleigh? Oh, I know somebody from Raleigh now. They may not be watching this video, but I know who they are. Anyways. All right, cool. I'm sure we do. I'm sure we have people from North Carolina in here. So cool. All right. Up next, another The CONNELLS. I'll catch you then. Later.